months ago, our next guest hit the road for a carefree girls' weekend, and they had no idea that on the way they'd become actual heroes. But that's just what happened when they witnessed an SUV veer off a country road, careening into a creek. As the car started sinking, they sprung into action, ultimately saving lives, and that makes them rad humans. Let's welcome University of Georgia sorority sisters Clarke, Molly, Eleanor, Jane, and Kaitlyn. Welcome to the show. So, okay, just set the scene for us.
Yes, so two of our best friends are from Savannah, and they invited us down there for St. Patrick's Day. So we all hopped in the car, and Kaitlyn actually had a craving for cheese biscuits, which led us on about an hour-long detour.
You saved lives with a craving. Yeah, okay.
Not planned at all, and so that led us on a detour to Burke County, and just we're on the rural back roads there. Yeah. And that's when we just saw a cloud of dust and a flash of white, and we knew something was up, so we pulled over and like on this boat ramp, and that's when we saw the car on its side in a creek.
Oh my goodness, like what did y'all do then?
Yeah, so like we're just jumping out of the vehicle, and we like run up to the bank, and we just see an SUV in the middle of this creek just like sinking further and further into the water, and there's like a significant current coming, and we're just like obviously cannot believe our eyes. So I jump in, we appoint Eleanor to call 911, and all of us just go in and just start swimming towards the car.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, we have actually some of the 911 audio, so let's take a listen.
Okay, 911, what's the location of your emergency?
We were driving, a car just went off a bridge into the water. It's a white car. Please,
all right,
please,
we're getting people in.
Oh my God, it's terrifying to hear those to me. So what happened when you got to the SUV? Y'all swam out there, what happened?
Yeah, so we get out to the car, and at this point it's like 80% submerged, and we see a woman pop out, and she's screaming, my babies, and we can see the oldest son's head above the water, but he's still trapped in his seatbelt. So we work to get him out of the seatbelt, and then he's really scared because he can't swim, and so we position him on top of the car, and that's when she tells us that her youngest son is trapped underneath the water, still in his seatbelt, and we can't see or hear him at all.
Well, because I don't think people, like, you can't see anything in that water.
Right, right.
Yeah, it's not like it's clear. Like, yeah, so you're just kind of reaching around, right?
Yeah, we were just like blindly, like our waist was up on the dash, if you could imagine that, because the car was like on its side, and we're just putting our like upper body in and just feeling around for we have like literally no idea what, and like someone's having to hold the door open because it's like super waterlogged, and so we just like are taking turns like with like how long.
That's another thing.
We can
Even
stay
people don't
under.
realize currents, like in those situations, like how hard that is, the force of that. That could easily like crush you.
And then also just the sinking of it going on constantly.
It's terrifying. Yeah, I mean, thank God you wanted cheese biscuits. Is all I'm saying, Kaitlyn. I'm like, this is insane. What happened next?
So next, everyone's feeling around in the water, and eventually, like, Miss Cori pulled out her son, and his lips were completely blue. The younger son, he was unconscious, not breathing, and we all like had the initial thought that we were gonna witness like this little boy pass away. Like we thought we were too late, and that we weren't able to get to him in time.
Yeah. So wait, so you ended up performing CPR, right?
Yes.
Yeah, which is awesome. Not many people know CPR. Like, did you just happen to take a class one day or something?
I was a lifeguard one summer in high school, so I just had remembered it from that.
So you start performing CPR on the little one.
So we assume that he's been under the water for 4 or 5 minutes at this point, and Kaitlyn described, you know, we were really thinking the worst when he came out of the water, and Ms. Cori was like shaking him, trying to wake him up, but nothing was happening. So that's when I pleaded to just let me try CPR. And after about 2 or 3 sets of compressions and breaths, he started crying, and we all did too eventually, because it was just very surreal moment.
Like, what are the chances that cheese biscuits leads to this, and that you happen to be a lifeguard in the car at some point in your life and no CPR, and this one, like, that's insane to me. I just can't believe that any of that is coincidence.
Is everybody out of the vehicle?
We got everyone out, but one of our kids isn't breathing. Wait, Jane, is he breathing? Jane, they're breathing. Is he breathing? Okay, he's breathing. He needs help.
Oh man, we We are back with today's Rad Humans, Clarke, Molly, Eleanor, Jane, and Kaitlyn. That was a little more of the 911 call Eleanor made after seeing an SUV careen off the road and start sinking into a creek. Ultimately, these sorority sisters heroically saved a mom and her 2 young sons. We have that mama and her youngest son here, so everybody say hi to Cori and James. Hi. Hello, welcome to the show. So how are you and your kiddos doing now?
We're doing good, taking it day by day.
Yeah.
He doesn't remember anything of the accident or the hospital stay.
That's a blessing.
My oldest, on the other hand, Corbin, he does.
Yeah.
He doesn't like to talk about it, and so
For good reason.
so that's why he's not here today.
Yeah.
But yeah, they wouldn't be here without these 5.
What was going on? Like, you're driving around. What were y'all doing that day, you think?
We were on our way to go house hunting, and it was kind of like overcast, raining on and off. I took a curve, hit a pothole, and lost control of the car. So
Yeah.
the car is jerking from left to right, and I can't gain control. So finally, it just goes off of the edge of the road.
Yeah.
My windshield smashes, the sunroof smashes, and next thing I know, I'm fully submerged in water. And
It's like something you hear about but doesn't happen to you. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's insane.
so I pop out of the water and I hear the voices of these 5.
Yeah. But you're getting a lot of attention, like, for all of this. So, like, how is that going? Is it overwhelming?
It's been a little overwhelming, I'd say, but like our community is just like gathered around all of this. I mean, our university president honored us, and we got to meet with the governor and the House and the Senate of Georgia, which was really cool. And just like, oh my gosh, it's been a little overwhelming, but so great. And I mean, I think it's just led to like a lot of reflection, I'd say, for us. Like, I mean, this is like one of those things you hear about, but like you never really think it's gonna happen until it does. And
Yeah.
we're just happy we were at the right place at the right time, and that Cori and James are okay.
Yeah, it's an incredible thing, and he's enjoying. This is great. There's a whole jungle over here, getting some water. I like it. I like it. See, the Kelly Clarkson Show is so fun. So you have something you wanted to say, right?
Yes. I just want to thank each and every one of y'all for what y'all did. Clarke, thank you for remaining calm and doing CPR. And because I know at that moment you had his life in your hands and you brought him back to me. And I can't thank each one of y'all enough for what y'all did for my family. And I'm eternally grateful.
Just there at the right time. It's incredible. Well, Cori, after your ordeal, we want you to enjoy some quality time with your kids, some fun, and so that's why we are sending y'all on a 3-night family vacation to Atlantis in the Bahamas. It's home to the world's largest open-air marine habitat, including Dolphin Cay, and I love that they have fun for even the youngest of guests with innovative kids entertainment programs, educational activities, plus kids and teen clubs to enjoy after the sun. That's not all. So, lovely sorority sisters, we are sending you all 5 of you, on a 3-night luxury vacation to the Cove, a luxury all-suite hotel. You're gonna enjoy the renowned adults-only Cove pool, Michelin-starred dining, live entertainment, luxury retail, shopping, and more. You're gonna love it. We hope you'll have so much fun. Thank you for being incredibly cool humans. It's such a cool story. We hope you have fun. Everybody, we're gonna be right back with What I'm Liking.